Hey guys, it's Lala, and you're watching Lala Tarot. I'm back today to unbox the Tarot Vintage by author Edward Waite and Pamela Coleman Smith. This deck is published by Los Scarabeo. I'm excited about it. It's 78 cards with instructions. There's a companion booklet by Sasha Graham. All right. So what I love first about this is that it comes in a hard box. For a regular Rider-Waite-Smith sort of tarot, I'm very excited about that. You know, there's no Los Scarabeo decks that I have that come in a hard box like that. So really excited to show you guys this one today. But before we get started doing that, I wanted to first just kind of make sure that I remind you guys of our deck giveaway for this month in August. I know that it's a short one. I'm only running it for 2 weeks long this past week, and next week it ends on September the 1st. I will be giving away a brand new copy of the Gratitude Oracle by Angela Hartfield, and this deck could be yours. The only thing you have to do is send me an email to lala.tarot777@gmail.com. Just let me know what name you want me to shout out as the winner. If you want it to be your name, tell me what that is. It doesn't have to be your legal name. It can be your nickname, whatever name you feel comfortable with me announcing. Watch my upcoming videos and listen for your name. I'm going to be announcing our winner shortly after September the 1st. So send me out that email and this deck can be yours. If you want to really see what this deck looks like, be sure to check out my channel. I do have a full unboxing of the Gratitude Oracle. It is a beautiful deck that you definitely want to win, all right? It's such a beautiful deck. It has 52 cards, I believe, and they are all very, very beautiful. Very beautiful. So this deck can definitely be yours for free just for being a subscriber on my channel. I'm giving this away because I asked us to meet 50 subscribers. You guys did that for me, so I definitely appreciate you so much. And to show you how much I appreciate you, I'm giving away this deck for absolutely free. Send me an email, lala.tarot777@gmail.com. All right. I'll leave those details down below in the description box, so be sure to check that out after this video. All right. Now, second, let's get into the Tarot Vintage. All right. This one is, I'm excited about it. You know, I don't really know what it's going to be like. I don't know what to expect. I know that it's just going to be typical, but something about vintage really stood out to me. So let's just see. The box is nice. I mean, the box is sturdy. It's going to last. It's not going to break. It's not going to bend. It's not going to smash or smush. So that's cool. You do get a nice guidebook, and it's in different languages. 128 pages total, but of course, different languages. Now, what I do love about this one is that for it to be a Los Scarabeo deck, they have some spreads in here. Comes in English, Italiano, Espanol, and Portuguese. All right, and so it goes into reversals. It says ignore the reversal, turn the card right side up, use a reversal keyword. So you can use reversals or not. It's up to you. Whatever you want to do. Goes into the suits. Of course, it still has the cups, pentacles, wands, and swords. All right, the numbers and what the numbers mean, which is great to have. We all want to know what our numbers mean. So it gives you details, court cards, things like that, and some spreads, okay? So yeah, you'll get a couple spreads, and then for your definitions, you will kind of have some keywords for upright and reverse, and also a passage about the card itself, and just kind of breaking the card down to show you what that's all about, all right? And of course, you'll go into the different languages, okay? So that's your little guidebook by Sasha Graham. So shout out to Sasha Graham for this. We appreciate you, Sasha. Honey came through and gave us the guidebook for Los Scarabeo Tarots. All right. We appreciate that. So here are cards, and I got to take this plastic off, so bear with me. I didn't know we had plastic on this one too. So let me go ahead and get that unwrapped for you guys. Give me 2 seconds, my loves. I do not want to mess up this deck, or we're going to be shutting the whole video down. Unbox, no. Go back to Amazon. So let me take my time before I cut these cards up. Ciao. All right. We have it. All right. Yes. Woo. Gotcha. All right, so there we go. We've got the Tarot Vintage. And you get your first card. So it's like that. I guess these are the backs of the cards. So they're kind of like, have this peach color to it, gold color. Really cute, you know, really, really cute. I can appreciate that. Okay. All right. And they're a nice size as well. They're not really small. They're not really short, you know. They are a nice size. Don't need that one. Here's the full back so that you guys can kind of see how they look. Expand it. What do you guys think about that? You like the backs or no? I like them. I mean, they're not extremely glossy. They are kind of glossy, but they're not like really extra slippery or anything. So they're just the traditional tarot, you know, but they have like this vintage look to them, you know. You guys are familiar with the regular Rider-Waite-Smith tarot, you know. There's nothing really too much fancy about them. You just, you know, kind of have them. But it's always great to have this deck, even if you're just using it to, you know, kind of clarify other decks that you might have. It's cool to take it back to the basics sometimes. So I always try to keep me one or two of these, you know, as clarifiers. So that's how I plan to use them. And I was excited to have them because I didn't know if they were going to have like gilding on the sides. I am a little bit disappointed that they don't have that gilding on there. Definitely think that would have took this deck above and beyond. I know it is $26.95, so this is not a, you know, I mean, it's okay, it's not too expensive, but it's not a cheap deck either, you know. It's not $17.99 or $19.99, you know, so you're paying a little bit over $20 for it, and a little bit of gilding would have been nice. Go ahead and slap that gilding on there, honey, you know. We would appreciate that. So yeah, you just get your major arcanas. The Devil card does look a little different, a little more orangey here, a little more orangey. So definitely, I still like them though. Again, I plan to use them as like clarifying cards to other decks. So when I'm doing like spreads, I definitely want to use them in that way. And the World. All right, and so you guys kind of get the point. You know, you get your Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, your regular cards, but just in a vintage way. They just look vintage. I really like them though still, because I feel like, you know, I don't have any cards that look like this. So in some ways they are, you know, unique, even though they are the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith style. They're unique. The Page of Cups looks extremely pale. Very, very pale. A little color would have been just fine. So there's no color on these, you know, on any of the court cards. They're just as white as the horses, you know. They actually have no pigmentation whatsoever. None. Okay. All right. And I think they have pigmentation on other ones, unless I'm mistaken. I thought they had pigmentation on other regular decks that I have, but, you know, we'll see. We'll see. So what I want to do with this video, since we unboxed a deck that's very, very simple, very, very traditional, what I want to do for you guys is I actually want to kind of pull you a couple of cards, and I want to pull you some, let's do it like a clarifying deck. Let's use it. Let's show you how I would use it. So the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. So they don't go in order anymore. It used to be like Wands, Cups, Swords, Pentacles. Now when I get decks, they're just in any order, you know. So, all right, the Four of Wands. They look a little further back. Like this looks zoomed out to me, you know, compared to other decks I've had. It looks a little zoomed out to me. And then some of them look a little bit more closer, like the Six of Wands. And then some of them looked a little bit more zoomed back. But using these as clarifying cards will be just fine. And I'll show you what I mean. So we're going to do, and this is the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands. And then let's go to the Ace of Swords finally. The Two of Swords. These are our sword cards. And 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yep, so you guys know how this goes with your just regular tarot cards. That's it. And so that's the tarot vintage. All right, that's what that looks like. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get our deck so I can show you what I mean by how I think I'm gonna use this deck. So give me just 1 second. Let me grab that. All right, guys, so I was able to grab that, and I have our charms here. I'm going to pull up some charms, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to use this deck, what the plan is. All right, so I have the Giant Rider-Waite Tarot deck. So big contrast from this one. So let's use this, for example. These cards are so huge that it's almost like impossible for me to shuffle them. So first of all, let me show you the contrast and the size. This is the giant one. This is the tarot vintage. So definitely different, you know, a different size. Very, very different. So let's see if I were to put these to the side just for a moment. And let's say I decided to use the Giant Rider-Waite Tarot as my main deck. Then I'm going to shuffle it like this. I'm going to shuffle it like this. And then I'm going to get one. And with this deck, it's so big that it's hard. You can't really shuffle it like this. Even me, I have long fingers, and I still can barely shuffle it like this because it's so huge. So you just want to shuffle it into your satisfaction, you know, whatever makes you feel good. And you ask the deck, what is the overall energy at this time? What is the overall energy at this time, please? And once you feel comfortable, you can go ahead and cut your deck if that's something that you typically do. If you don't worry, but just follow your same practice, whatever you typically do. And so now for me, I'm going to go ahead and take this card as my overall energy, okay? So the overall energy that we have at this moment is the Page of Pentacles. All right, the Page of Pentacles. This could be news. This could be you being in an energy of learning. Maybe you're starting school. Maybe you're becoming a student. Maybe there's an offer or an opportunity that's come to you. This could be in love. This can be in work and business. Maybe you're starting new projects or learning new things. But the Page of Pentacles, all right? Growing, learning, opportunity, and news, okay? So then we're going to ask the cards. We'll shuffle the tarot vintage that we just got, and we'll shuffle it good like this. Really, really good. And we'll ask it, you know, this deck to clarify the Page of Pentacles and to tell us why that's the overall energy at this particular moment. Why is the Page of Pentacles the overall energy? All right. Justice. So some of you guys are getting some money that you deserve. It can be due to some sort of legality. Maybe someone owed you money. You're going to be getting that. You might be receiving some news. If you're dealing with something in the justice system, you could be receiving some news. Why is the Page of Pentacles the overall energy at this time? Tell us more. Tell us more. Why is the Page of Pentacles? All right. Yeah. Somebody was holding back some money. They were keeping something to themselves. They were like kind of retaining it. And you're going to be getting this money. I feel like you're going to be getting it. If you're not going to be getting it right now, it's saying that someone's holding on to this. Whatever this is, they're holding back to it. Holding it back from you. they're holding on to it. Oh, all right. Well, we've got the Page of Pentacles. All right, guys. So there it is. They're telling me, no, you're going to be receiving it. I feel like you will definitely get it, whatever this. We got the Page of Pentacles, clarifying the Page of Pentacles. So you're going to be receiving whatever this is. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Two of Swords. So there could be some sort of like indecision here. We've got the Knight of Wands. We've got the Page of Swords. So this is getting more information. So, you know, especially if someone was asking you for information, maybe they're not sure of something, they may come back and ask you for more information. So be sure to take some sort of like quick action on that here with the Knight of Wands as the overall energy. They may be asking you for additional information or documentation because at this point in time, it's like something is unclear or maybe they're just not sure about something. So just be sure to take clear and quick action on that. But I do see you getting some sort of money. Could be whatever this opportunity, whatever this is being offered to you. Someone was holding it back from you. This could be dealing with something in the justice system, legal matters, contracts, things like that. But it's going to be coming towards you. All right. So that's how I would definitely use this deck as a clarifying deck to other cards. So let's go ahead and put this to the side for a moment. And because this is such a short video, I'm going to pull you guys some charms just so that we can have a good time here. So here's our charm bucket. I don't bring her out often, but why not bring her out? You know, I think that'd be very, very fun. So let me move this up a little bit. Give me just a second. And I'm going to move this up here and we'll leave our tarot right there in case we want to come back to it later. Okay. So I'm going to pull you some charms and it will be loud, just to let you know. It is going to be loud because our charm bucket is huge. All right. Ready? Let's go. Your charms here, and what it says is well, you guys have the soccer ball, so this is about being a team player. Make sure you're being a team player at this time. It's not about being, you know, on your own and doing things independently. You definitely want to work in teams. You guys have good luck here with the butterfly, and I see opportunities for you here. You have the key. So definitely opportunities. You might be buying a home or a new car. You might be getting some new keys to property, anything like that. But if not, it's about opportunities opening up to you. And I really do feel like, you know, with our Page of Pentacles here, that's what it speaks about. That's the overall energy. So that Page of Pentacles is just saying that those opportunities are going to be opening up for you. All right, you have the Ouija. So maybe some of you are trying to ask questions or need more information or need some direction. You know, be sure to reach out and try to get guidance from someone other than yourself. Don't have to use a Ouija board, but it just says that you need some direction there. All right, you guys, some of you might be traveling. Got the Eiffel Tower. So some of you are traveling. It could be internationally. It doesn't have to be, but there's like this landmark moment, okay? Some of you are listening to old school music. When I get this charm, it's all about old school music. It's not new school. It's just somebody who likes to listen to music back in like the 90s or even the 80s. You also have the door to the past. So this door here specifically means that something from the past needs to be revisited. It could be someone from the past coming back into your life, but this is just about going back into things from the past. Could even just be about memories, okay? You guys have a Taurus in your environment. You yourself could be a Taurus. That's a possibility. Someone has an O in their name, all right? So just keep that in mind. Someone important has an O in their name. I see you getting some important mail. It could be an email. It can be a package. It can be a letter in the mail. But something important is coming. Make sure you're paying attention to your dreams here with a dream catcher because your dreams are going to be trying to communicate something to you. So pull out those dream journals and definitely pay attention to that. All right, you guys have the unicorn. So this is just about being your authentic self, not being afraid to be unique, you know. Just be yourself and stand out. If you're different, then it's no problem. Just be different, you know. I do see someone could really actually drive a motorcycle literally. So you yourself could do that. But it's also just about things moving ahead very, very fast, very rapidly. So that's why the motorcycle is here. There are also some changes and transitions with the butterfly. So definitely some transformations coming up ahead. And I also see you having higher level of consciousness. And I think this one kind of goes back to that Ouija charm that we have. It's just about you using your intuition and also having higher levels of consciousness when I get the eagle. All right, and then finally we have some scissors. And so this is about something, cutting away at something, okay? Something needs to be chopped, shortened. It could literally be your hair, but it's also just about cutting away at something that doesn't serve you anymore. And this one here is all about respect and honor. So you might just be someone who a lot of people respect, a lot of people honor, a lot of people really, really look up to. And that's what this charm is all about. All right. So those are the messages that I have for you for this video. I hope that you enjoyed that. Today we not only pulled charms, which I'm going to go ahead and put back, but we not only pulled charms, we pulled a couple of tarots to kind of look ahead at this week and see that you guys were getting some money that was withheld from you previously. Looks like that's going to start being offered to you. So that's the overall energy this week. And we also unboxed the Tarot Vintage all in one video. So lots of things going on today. Lots of things going on today. We unboxed this beautiful baby by Los Scarabeo. And if you like this deck, if you see yourself using it, let me know. Leave me a comment below. You may also like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share this video. I would greatly, greatly appreciate that. Be sure to check the description box for that deck giveaway of the Gratitude Oracle. That drawing ends on September the 1st, and it is going to one lucky subscriber on my channel. All right, guys, I appreciate you watching so much. It's Lala Tarot, and I'll see you next time. Peace.